Okay, this tutorial shows you how to use a DatePicker. It allows users to enter the date or select the date from a calendar pop-up. So let me just create a JavaFX project. Okay, let me copy package to fxml documents.fxml so that three documents can connect to each other. Now let's open fxml documents with the same builder. Seems like a anchor pane looks slightly smaller, so let me enlarge it to most likely double size, 640 and 400 height. Let me make some rooms. Then let me remove label. So we are looking for DatePicker. It comes with JavaFX version 8. Then one text area, so we can actually see what's actually happening. So let me just look at the preview. So you can select the date. Today is the 9th January 2019. So when you click OK, it's going to get the data, then print to text area. That's what we are trying to do. And then maybe a couple of other things as well. So DatePicker, I will name it as initial, most likely DP calendar, but I will just use the initial for DatePicker, DP. Then button, I may name it as a button OK, I guess. So FX ID, I will say button OK, BTN OK. Then label, I will change the OK. Text area, let me name objects, FX ID, taInformation. I will try to use the same object name as other tutorials. Now save. Then go back to NetBeans. So make new controller, or you can update your controller. Okay, let me remove those two lines. I don't need to use it. Okay, cancel import statement button. So let me go through one by one. I will show you a couple of examples. The first one is DatePicker. Okay, seems like I did not declare somehow. Okay, DatePicker. Okay, I think I made a mistake. I'll name it as a text. Okay, let me remove it. FX ID. Okay, DatePicker here. So it should be okay now. So let me update the controller. Now it's okay. So taInformations, I will say appendText. dp value actually return local date, which is the object, and it has to be a string value. So let me say toString. So you press Ctrl spacebar, then it's going to show you return type, which is local date. Okay, so it has to be we have to convert to string, or you can just add a new line so that you can remove toString, but actually it makes more logically sense. So I will keep it toString, but you can remove it if you want to. Okay, you can test it. Either you can type in text field or you can pick one. So January 9, 2019. Now it shows up as 2019 January 9. So you can manually change to yesterday 8. Now you can see the calendar changed to 8 from 9. So if you click OK, it shows you year, day, months. Okay, let's look at a couple of other options. Local date comes with a lot of built-in methods. So let me just put comments first. So get the value of a local date. Then let me go through most useful methods belongs to local date. That's the return type when we use the dp.getValue. So get the year field only. So let's say 2019. If you select the date of today, then year should be 2019. So you can get year. Let me add a new line so it really looks much better on text area. Okay, next one, get the months field from January to December. It actually returned the string value January for this month. For next month, February. So just say dp.getValue that return local date. So we can actually call for method called getMonth. Then surround by taInformation, then appendText. I will add a new line. So that will return string value January for this month. We can actually get numeric values to get the months field from number 1 to 12. It starts from number 1, not number 0. dp.getValue dot getMonthValue. Okay, we can surround by ta object calling appendText. Also, we can get the day of the month. So today is the 9th. So it will return the numeric value number 9. So dp.getValue dot get day of month. And then taInformation.appendText. Then I will add new line so that output will appear on text area line by line. I guess that's enough. So let me test it, then I will continue. The first one, let me select the date, 9, then OK. So we can see year, day, month, and then second one it will return 2019 year value, then name of month, then numeric value number 1, then last one is day. So the actual value refers to last number 09. You can change to different day, so it will reflect the different data. Okay, next one, I will show you some of the calculation we can do with local date. Because dp.getValue will return local date object. So let's say someone rent a movie and then they have to return in 7 days. So that we like to know return date. So we can actually do that quickly. I'll just say getValue plusDays 7 for 7 days. That means if you pick the day for today, 9, then if you are wondering about the return date in 7 days, it's going to return 16 January 2019. Okay, next one, I will do that same thing with weekly measurement. So you can add 1 week if you want to. So it exactly will return exactly the same value. So get value and plus, and then instead of days we use weeks. Even though it's 1 week, we just say use the name of method called plusWeeks. So I will put number 1. That will actually does exactly the same thing as a plus 7 days. So you can pick one, 7 days or 1 week. So let me add new line. You can do that for months. So I say plus possibly 2 months. So dp getValue dot plus months 2. Then I will use the taInformation.appendText and add new line. There are other methods. You can actually use a minus. So let's say minus 10 years from 2019. So it's going to return 2009, today's day, which is 9, and the month, which is January. Okay, minus years. You can use years and months and week or days. So let me just quickly demonstrate only one, called minus years. Okay, let's see how it works. Again, I'm selecting 9 January. The first value, which is correct, year 2019, correct. Month, January, obviously correct. Then I'm looking for numeric value for January, number 1, and today's day, which is 9. Then I'm looking at adding 7 days. So 9 plus 7 is 16. Also, I'm adding 1 week from 9, so which is actually 16, same number. So you can also add the 2 months. So January plus 2 months, which is March. So 03, that's correct. Also, you can do minus 10 years, which is 2009, same day, same month. Okay, next one I will show you certain patterns. Because that depends on your regions or locations, your day, month, and year might be slightly different from what you see on my screen. So you can actually change it the way you like it. So getValue format, it looks a bit complicated. Datetime formatter. Then there's one method called opPatterns. Patterns usually follow same as a calendar object or a calendar class. So let me just show it to you. How to find more information about patterns. So if we press Control spacebar on name of method called opPattern, it will bring up pop-ups. So let me just type the actual pattern, months for mm, and then DDYYYY. So just press Control spacebar, then click pattern off. So let me open it with the external web browser. So that will be looks a lot bigger. So if you look at here, capital M, okay, here is one. It say the meaning is a month of year. Will return number 7. So if you use the two number to capital M, it will return 07. And then look for lowercase d, okay, day of month. So it will return a number 10, for example. So I like to use a DD. So if it's the first day, I will return 01 instead of 1. The year also I like to have 4 digits instead of 19. I like to have 2019. So that's how you look at the patterns. Okay, let's learn the program, then see how it looks like. So according to this one, it will show you year, months, and then day. The last one show you reverse kind of order. The months, and then day, and then year, according to my pattern. So feel free to change. Then obviously when you test it, you can change the year, also you can change the months. You can type it, or you can use the pop-up calendar. Say 2020, and then same output but different patterns. This one say months and then year, and then months and day and year. Also obviously you can type it by yourself. Okay, seems okay. So now we can see this is October. Here's October. Okay, that's all. Thank you.